I hadn't even taken off my jacket when my dad said, "Didn't realize they let dropouts in here." A few relatives chuckled. I just nodded and took a seat at the back. Later, my sister's husband asked where I worked. I told him the company name. He paused. "My name's Elliot. I'm 32, and I dropped out of college at 20. That's the only thing my family remembers about me." What they don't know is I left because the business I started in my dorm room took off. 5 years later, I sold it for more money than I knew what to do with. But to my family, I'm the cautionary tale, the quitter who couldn't hack it. I avoid family gatherings for this reason. Last time I showed up, my mom asked if I was still figuring things out. I'd just landed a major government contract. This Christmas was different. My sister Kara called personally. "Dad softened up. He's trying. I miss you." Against every instinct, I agreed. I pulled into their driveway 10 minutes late. The house glowed warm from inside. For a second, I thought maybe this time would be different. Then the door opened. My dad saw me first. "Didn't know they let dropouts in here." "No, hello." Just that. A few relatives chuckled. I could have left, but something made me stay. The dining room was packed. Long tables, formal setup. Every seat taken except one in the corner by the drafty window. My mom barely looked up. "Oh, you came." I sat quietly, observing. My cousin Ben was bragging about his insurance promotion. Everyone toasted him. Nobody asked me anything. Then Uncle Ron clinked his glass. "Time for the family career check-in." Everyone went around giving updates. My turn came last. "Still chasing the dream," my dad said with a smirk. That's when my sister's husband Matt leaned over. "Where do you work anyway?" I was tired of hiding. I told him my company's name. He blinked. "Wait, you're my CEO?" Dead silence. Fork stopped midair. Matt pulled out his phone, fact-checking. "You're Elliot Hawthorne. You own the company I work for. I've seen you in all hands meetings." Kara turned to me, shocked. "You never told me. You never asked?" My dad scoffed. "So what? Everyone with a laptop calls themselves CEO these days." "I started it in my dorm," I said evenly. "We went public last year." Mom spoke up. "You could have said something instead of letting everyone assume." "Assume what? That I was a burnout?" I asked. "I didn't correct anyone because none of you ever asked. You decided who I was years ago." Dad's tone sharpened. "If we treated you differently, it's because you were different. You quit school." "No," I said. "I got tired of being treated like a joke." Uncle Ron jumped in with a fake laugh. "Maybe now you can buy us all a vacation." "I could," I said quietly, "but I won't. I'm not here to impress anyone. I came because Kara asked." Matt spoke up again. "I've worked under Elliot for 3 years. During the pandemic, he personally made sure nobody on my team lost their job. This is the first time I've seen someone hide their success because of how their family would react." He turned to Kara. "How did you not know?" She looked like she might cry. "He never talks about work." "Because I didn't want to be accused of bragging," I said quietly. Dad snorted. "You've always thought you were better than us." "No, I hoped you'd be proud of me, but I realized that wasn't going to happen." I stood up. "I've worked really hard, but it's never enough for this family." I grabbed my coat. "Wait," Kara said, holding out a wrapped box. "It's from everyone." Inside was a book, Finding Success After Failure. I stared at it. "You all picked this together?" Dad's idea. He thought it might help you get back on track. Even Matt looked horrified. I set the book down and walked out. As the door closed, Dad's voice followed. "See? Can't even take a joke." That night, I didn't sleep. By morning, something had shifted. I stopped chasing their approval. I started mentoring young entrepreneurs, kids who reminded me of me. One of them, Jordan, built an app. I helped him refine his pitch. Watching him succeed felt better than any family dinner. 2 months later, a certified letter arrived. My parents were selling their house, offering me first dibs at a family rate. They were nearly broke. Dad had refinanced for a failed crypto venture. The letter wasn't about reconnection. It was about convenience. I didn't buy their house, but I did buy the one next door. Not out of spite, out of control. Sometimes the best revenge isn't getting even. It's building something they can't touch.